Okay, let's see how well this one works. So I drew on the grid over here the function y equals radical x, and I'm asking us to try to graph this translation that is radical of x minus 1 minus 4. So let's remind ourselves, again we talked about this in class, but this video is just meant as an example so that we can sort of follow the example, that x minus 1, when we subtract 1 from the x coordinate and put it inside of its grouping there, this is going to be a shift right 1 unit, and when we put the minus 4 on the end, not with the x but outside of the other function operation, we end up getting a shift. This is going to be a vertical shift, and this one happens to be down 4. So effectively we need to take every point on the graph and shift it to the right 1 unit and then shift it down 4. So first one, I'm going to take this point right here and move it right 1 and then down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it gets right 1, down 4. It's going to move to there. This point is going to move right 1 and then down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it gets moved to there. And then finally this point right here gets moved right 1, down 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it gets moved right there. So let me draw it in green just like the graph is, or the function was written. It's going to come through like that. So it's going to look very similar to the first graph, but it got moved right 1, down 4. So why don't you try to do this one on your own in some scratch paper here, and assuming that you paused for a second, tried this on scratch paper, we have now x plus 2, and that's going to mean it's a horizontal shift because it's with the x, and it's a shift left 2, and then not with the x, on the outside of the x we have this plus 1, so that's going to be a shift upwards 1. So we have a shift left 2 and a shift up 1 on the parabola. So let's take our points in the parabola and do that. So there's 1 point, we're going to shift left 2, up 1. We're going to take this one here and move left 2 and up 1. This one's going to move left 2 and up 1. This one's going to move left 2, up 1. And finally, this one's going to move boom, left 2 and up 1. So again, let's take our green to connect these in some way, and we got a green coming through there and coming through there. And so what happened to the parabola is that it got shifted left 2 units and then got shifted up 1 unit, and that's how you graph a translation.